XM16E1. You don't normally put those letters and numbers together too frequently nowadays, do you?
No, you don't.
I'm on at 150. Fire when ready. Impact. Neutralized. I'm on at 200. Impact. Neutralized. Yeah, I'm queued in now at 250. Impact. High. Windage is good. High by about a third of a target. Neutralized.
Squeeze that one off too quick, I think.
Yeah. Okay. I'm on at 300. Impact. Neutralized. I'm on at 350. Impact. Neutralized.
So there's a long range setting right here.
What's that?
I don't know what it does.
At this distance?
Yeah, it's just, there's another sight setting that says L for long range.
Excellent. L.
Let's put it on the L.
All right, send it. Pretty sure that was an impact. If it's not an impact, it's hitting the exact same spot in the dirt and powderizing itself.
Do you think it's an impact?
The plate is not moving at all, but it's hitting the bottom right.
I'll do one more, okay?
Yeah, okay.
And if this is, in fact, those two are impacts, we'll just subtract it from the score.
Sure. I didn't see that one. We're reaching the point where 5.56 becomes like almost impossible to see hits on these steel plates.
You think those two earlier were impacts, right?
If it did, this is what it's doing. It's going.
Okay.
And it's rolling it off to the right into the ground.
Count them as impacts.
All right. Let's go to 450. No idea.
I don't know what constitutes as freaking long range for the 1960s. Okay, we'll try it again.
Ah, I see it. Short by a lot. All right, closer. Half a target length low. Windage is good. I saw the vapor trail on that one going out, but didn't see where it ended up. Send one more. Right at the bottom of the plate. That one was over the top, high. Pretty sure that's an impact. Barely moving the plate. Yeah, impact.
Okay.
I don't think, based on where you hit at 450, I'm not sure if you hit the 400. I feel like your impacts just might have been hitting the dirt bottom right on the 400.
Ah, okay.
What do you want to do? Do you want to go back and shoot it?
Yeah, we have to. We have to constitute the score. It's going to be a pain in the ass to edit this thing, but yeah.
All right, I'm on at 400. High. Full target length high. Okay, just off the left edge. Left edge, same spot. Right edge. Right edge. Left edge. Impact. Right edge. Impact, that's it. All right.
I see smoke coming up the handguards.
That's good.
I'm sure this is doing wonders for these skinny barrels, eh?
It's fine.
5 rounds.
You got it.
I've done it!
Part of this is my fault because I thought maybe you had 2 hits. It's definitively they weren't hits when we went back and looked at it. Like, definitively they weren't. I thought maybe it was just brushing the plate and going off the side, but on your actual impacts, it was moving the plate.
Right, okay.
All right, 500. Again.
At 450.
At
You
450,
see that black
you were holding
horizontal
on
line?
the wood.
Yeah. My front sight was on the wood
Okay.
to hit 450.
Okay. So at 500, you're like where the grass starts up above the berm.
Yeah.
All right, baby. Just high. Either an impact or just off the left edge. Again, either an impact or an impact and splashing low. Low left, I think.
Out.
Empty.
Empty. And I zeroed it at 300 meters.
Yeah.
And then I pushed it to the L, which I didn't know where to hold.
Well, it's interesting because the L at 450, if you had a 300 meter zero, you'd suspect the L would have been a 500 meter zero, right?
Right.
But
I
you
was
were having
holding
to
it
hold well
really
above the target at 450
very high.
and well above the target at 500, and I
Yeah.
think you were still coming in low at 500.
At the update program, whenever they were looking at different features to upgrade, you know, the barrel, the handguards, these kept on getting split. The sight system was one thing that the Marines did have good feedback on the M16s.
Right.
So I am, you know, being someone who carried the newer generation of stuff.
Yeah, in service, right.
Absolutely, that is one of the best improvements to the rifle.
Mm-hmm. See, this is what's crazy about it. You look at that. We shot the M16A4,
Right.
which it's basically just an updated version of this gun, and it put up the best, or what?
Almost.
Top
Almost.
2 or top 3
okay, the
iron sight
Enfield
runs on
Sniper
the
did
course.
the best, but then iron sight rifle so far.
So far, I put up the best iron-sighted rifle run on this
Right.
course.
Correct.
And this one, we didn't even get to clear it. Which goes directly in line with the results we've seen on every other firearm that doesn't allow for adjustable apertures.
Right.
Every single one has failed to clear. We can get... But then, again, when you look at the design and the intent...
It's not to do 500.
Right. Which nowadays, when we talk 500, 500 is a fairly close shot that we can make with pretty much any of our, like, for you and I, any of the rifles that we actually keep and use as our personal core firearms. All of them are able to hit 500, and we're able to hit 500 with those rifles repeatedly, right? When you go back and you look at these rifles that aren't necessarily designed to do that, like the A1, we're still getting very close on that target. And I'm
Right.
sure with some practice and figuring out where the hold is, you'd be able to eventually get it there. Mm-hmm. But it just goes to show you the difference in the delta in terms of the true intent and design of some of these older firearms with non-adjustable sights.
And some of these other, the Arvin guys, the Vietnamese guys, were even smaller than I am. And so for them to lug that thing around,
Yeah.
and then if these started to appear,
Yeah.
I mean, they were carrying M1 carbines
Yeah.
initially. And then when these started to appear, they all took the M16s over the M14s.
Yeah.
None of them wanted the M14s.
Right.
Because, I mean, it's hard for them to carry.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you were even a larger stature person, doesn't mean that you want to carry something even heavier.
Yeah.
You can carry something even lighter and accomplish even more things.
Right. Exactly. It's
So
a great
that's
point.
that's the biggest intent to it.
Yeah.
But this is the basis of all the rifles that we use nowadays, if you think about it.
Yeah. Really is the grandfather, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's cool. It really is cool taking it to a range like this.
Nice.
All right. Do you enjoy arguing with other viewers on the internet on which rifle performs better on practical accuracy? Well, we have a solution for you. Go to our Patreon page and scroll down. you'll find the Practical Accuracy Scoreboard, where we have ranked and compiled all the data of all the firearms we have tested on the Practical Accuracy course. Furthermore, it's already separated into the different categories, so you can go back to your argument as quickly as possible. And whether you decide to support us via Patreon, subscription, or just a normal viewer, we thank you.
716 is Gillnet 6, 4 Vic, 8 packs, Redcon 1, green to green, top copy, over.